I want to give AI control over my life and, more importantly, my computer to stop me from making stupid purchases. Here's the plan. Booting up my computer will activate a program running on my computer that will check current apps running on my PC, and when websites like Amazon or LTT Store come up, it'll realize that I'm about to relapse and close the tabs. Then it will display a message that will inspire me to stay strong. At the same time, it will play a loud sound that will break me out of the mental fog. After that, it will pull up ChatGPT, gaslight it into being my financial therapist that answered by the name Graham Stephan. But before any of that, we need to figure out how I can track when I open up digital storefronts. Here's some code that I wrote to display every single app running on my computer. As you can see, there's a bunch of extra data that we don't need, like Paint 3D. So all we need to do is search through all the apps looking specifically for Microsoft Edge. Don't judge me. I get a $10 gift card every like 6 months because I use Edge. If I'm gonna get my data sold, I might as well get paid for it. Using this line of code, I can run through all of the apps currently running and grab the one with Edge in the name. After that, we can see how whoever wrote this Python module stores this variable, and what is that? Maybe I can search through it and get out the data I need. Win32 object not iterable. Get this trash code out of here. New plan. When we run the code that gets every app running on the computer, it compiles them all into a list. If we loop through every single item in that list and look through the characters AMAZON all in a row, whenever we open Amazon, our code will immediately detect it and we can trigger whatever we want. Such as, but not limited to, loud sound effects, closing tabs, opening our custom locally hosted web page. Now let's see how it works. Okay, here's the situation. You're hard at work watching your latest YouTube video, and suddenly you get the urge to go buy something. So you head over to Amazon.com. It plays a sound effect, and then it displays the message, get back to work. And then it plays the song. Nothing more motivating than an inspirational, copyright-free song. Now the next step is to pull up ChatGPT after this and get it to act like a financial therapist that responds as Graham Stephan. Here's what I need AI to do for me. It needs to take in my mic input and translate what I say into text. After that, I can feed my text directly into ChatGPT. It then responds in character, and then I take ChatGPT's response and feed it into a text-to-speech converter, and then rinse and repeat. It just so happens that a very popular content creator that I personally watch a ton, called Doug, uses very similar programs in his own videos. He runs a very popular gaming channel that utilizes AI to play different characters, and he often pits his live viewers against this AI character in various number of different games. Fortunately for us, he recently open sourced his code and published a tutorial on how to use the code. Unfortunately for us, it does require 3 different paid services: Azure for text-to-speech, 11 Labs for realistic AI voices, and API access to ChatGPT. And while none of them are terribly expensive, I am terribly broke. So we're gonna try to do what Doug does with his code, but for free. Okay, here's the plan. We open ChatGPT in the web like this. We then take a screenshot, copy that, and convert the image to grayscale. Then we invert every pixel in the image to the reverse color so we can isolate the text. Then we process the image using a little something called OCR, or Object Character Recognition. We search through the image for the word message from the text box in the ChatGPT website. When we find the word message, we draw a rectangle over the word. We then fill in that rectangle with light blue pixels, like this. From then on, it's easy. We search through the whole image and get every X and Y coordinate of every light blue pixel. We can then average every coordinate together. We find the middle of the word every single time. And no, that did not take me 2 weeks to code. At this point, I got stuck for a while trying to figure out how to read back ChatGPT's responses. While I do have a built-in copy function, as we see from this clipboard right here, I can't search for that through the image because it's not text. And after a few days, I realized that the lowest IQ solution in programming is always the best ones. At the time, I did not realize that ChatGPT's website has a list of shortcuts you can use. One of these include literally copying the entirety of ChatGPT's latest response to you. So I can just use code to control my keyboard, copy that text, put it into this text file, bring that text file into my program, run it through a text-to-speech converter, and bada bing, bada boom. ChatGPT can talk to us now. Now this video is already getting pretty boring, so now all we need to do is capture my microphone as a response to ChatGPT, write the character profile, and now all of a sudden we have a working financial therapist. Let's see if it works. Bruh. As you can see, there's some debugging we need to do, so let's get to that. Okay, I think it's finally in a working state. Let's test it out. So how it works is this program is mainly focused on just searching all of my tabs, waiting for me to open Amazon. So if we open Amazon, you'll see that this will automatically play the sound and open up the custom tab. Then it closes all the tabs and sets them up in this configuration. It has ChatGPT on the left, my code on the right, and then the get back to work reminder on the side. So as you can see, it runs this program, copies the screen, figures out where the message and notepad words are, and then saves those as coordinates so it knows where to go. Then it pastes in the character description for the AI. In this case, it's telling it to act like Graham Stephan, and then it's ready for us to talk to it. So let's do a quick test. Hey Graham Stephan, I just have a quick question. I just lost $100,000 betting, or gambling you might call it. What should I do now? Here we go.
$100,000. You really outdid yourself this time. Stop gambling immediately. Assess your financial situation and see if you can recover any of the losses through legal means or negotiations.
Okay, and then it repeats. You can then talk to it, you can answer it, you can play off what it asked before, and we'll remember its conversation because it's ChatGPT. But there's one more surprise I have. I've set up in OBS a Graham Stephan at a desk, and so whenever ChatGPT starts talking, it'll move Graham Stephan accordingly. So check this out. Okay, so I looked into that legal advice thing, and it turns out that I actually owe them another $100,000. Please help me.
You just keep digging deeper, don't you? Contact a lawyer immediately to understand your legal options and negotiate a settlement if possible.
And with that, the program's working perfectly, or at least as perfectly as I'm going to make it for this video. Now the last step is for me to test it on my roommates and see what they think. What you see before you is an average computer. That's at least what it seems on the surface, correct?
Yeah, I like it.
So imagine you're just working, you're going through your normal routine. All of a sudden, you feel the urge to buy something.
Need some kitchenware.
Yes, exactly. But you're broke.
Oh, freak.
I want to buy sheet cakes.
Oh.
To work. Oh!
So now, you can go through and ask it questions.
How can I afford to feed my family?
You know, it's really impressive how you manage to keep up with the times, even with your, unique approach to things. Anyway, look into budget-friendly meal planning.
Is he supposed to be my friend?
He's your honest friend.
Too honest.
What would be some good strategies to cut down on my grocery bill?
Considering your track record with money, let's start with the basics. Stop buying expensive prepackaged meals. Your cooking skills are questionable but not that bad.
I feel like ChatGPT's making a lot of assumptions about me.
I did tell it to be a little insulting.
How do I stop buying car parts?
My dear friend, back with another challenge. Your love for cars is undeniable, to say the least. Set a strict budget for car-related expenses. Maybe think about channeling that passion into something more productive. Just a thought.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think that this could help you save money?
7.5. This is me. This is me.
I'd probably say solid 7.
Now you walk away feeling defeated and sad.
I do
Just
not.
how Graham Stephan would want it.